When Rosie Batty was named Australian of the Year, she lifted the nation's eyes to the scourge of domestic violence. Here in New South Wales, the Baird government's promising a $5 million boost to one prevention program if it wins the March election. Victims and caseworkers, though, say that wouldn't be enough. Zoe Ford has this report.
Jodie is too afraid to show her face, but she does want to share her story. Just after the birth of her first child, Jodie's husband started taking ice.
He was agitated all the time, jumpy, just running around the house. He looked lost.
How did you feel when he started acting that way?
Just scared, not so much for myself, but for our baby.
He soon became extremely violent, so the young mother took out an AVO and caseworkers gave her a personal duress alarm. Jodie's exact location and all her details are sent to police at the touch of one button.
In the past, when I did have to call police, I was so distraught that I couldn't even remember what street I was on.
Now that you've got the alarm, do you feel safer?
Yep, I think if I didn't have it, there is a chance I wouldn't be here today.
Women report feeling a huge sense of relief and safety. And going beyond that feeling of safety, we really do believe it can save lives because there is a much faster police response time.
And in an age of terrible drugs like ice, I think domestic violence is becoming much more difficult to manage.
Right now, the New South Wales government funds 120 alarms for the entire state. For victims in the Campbelltown area, there are just 5.
5 devices worth about $700 each for 60 women is not adequate.
I am sure that we could do with more alarms, and that's why this year the Staying Home Leaving Violence program will have another $5.5 million boost.
More is needed. There's a range of supports needed around prevention and support for perpetrator programs, support for education, support for counselling.
More alarms, though, will be a welcome start.
I sleep with it. It's always on me, even when I go to the bathroom and have a shower. I go outside, it's with me. It's become a part of me.
And that means Jodie's no longer forced to be a prisoner in her own home. Zoe Ford, ABC News.